أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. Dear students, once again welcome to you in this online lecture series. Dear students, we are discussing a chapter. It is Socialism in Europe and Russian Revolution. The last topic that was discussed by us, it was titled as the First World War and the Russian Empire. In that topic, we discussed the impact of First World War on Russian Empire. Let me remind you that the First World War was fought in the year 1914 between Central Powers and Allied Powers. Central Powers, it was comprised of Germany, Austria and Turkey, and the Allied Powers, it was comprised of France, Britain and Russia. You know, the Russian autocracy became unpopular during the First World War. Russian armies suffered greatly in the hands of German and Austrian armies. The agricultural production as well as the industrial production of Russia was badly affected by World War I. The Russian armies also destroyed crops and buildings, and this destruction of crops and buildings led to over 3 million refugees in Russia. So we can say that Russian country was worst hit by World War I. Now coming towards our own topic, the topic that we have to discuss today, it is titled as the February Revolution in Petrograd. My dear students, the city known as Petersburg was changed to Petrograd in 1914 at the start of the World War I, because its original name sounded too German. So Petersburg was renamed as Petrograd. This topic can also be titled as the February Revolution in Petersburg. You know, when we talk of the year 1917, in February 1917, there were food shortages in Russia, and the working population was dissatisfied because of the food shortages. So the Russian economy, we can say, it was in turmoil, it was in disturbance. I will recapitulate. In February 1917, there were food shortages in Russia, and the working class was dissatisfied because of the shortages of food supplies. And on the other hand, the parliamentarians opposed the decision of Tsar Nicholas II to dissolve the Duma. What is this Duma? I have told you its meaning. It means the elected consultative parliament of Russia. And the parliamentarians opposed the decision of Tsar Nicholas II to dissolve Duma. Later what happened? It was 22nd February 1917. There was a lockout at a factory by workers. And in the following days, many workers from other factories joined them. And in many factories, women led the way to strikes. When women led the way to strikes, this came to be known as International Women's Day. Right? Finally, government imposed the curfew. When there was lockout of the factory, when the workers went on the strike, and when the strike was also joined by the women, seeing all this disturbance, finally government imposed curfew. In next few days, many people joined the revolution. Politicians, workers and middle class began demonstrations. And they demanded something. यानी next few days में बहुत सारे लोग उन्होंने इस revolution के साथ join किया. Politicians, workers और जब हम middle class की बात करते हैं, उन्होंने demonstration start की और उन्होंने they demand something. What they demand? They demand less working hours, more wages and democracy. That means there were three demands. Politicians, workers and middle class people, they demonstrated और उन्होंने तीन demand सामने रखे. The first demand was that is less working hours. The second demand was more wages, and the third important demand was democracy. Right? Workers formed a Soviet, and this Soviet later came to be known as Petrograd Soviet. My dear students, the Tsar Nicholas II abdicated the throne, and a new provisional government was formed by Soviet leaders. अब ध्यान रखिए थोड़ा, जब हम डिमांड्स की बात करते हैं, पॉलिटिशियंस ने जब ज्वाइन किया रेवोल्यूशन, वर्कर्स ने ज्वाइन किया या मिडिल क्लास ने ज्वाइन किया, तो उन्होंने तीन डिमांड सामने रखी. फर्स्ट डिमांड वाज लेस वर्किंग आवर्स, द सेकंड डिमांड वाज मोर वेजेस एंड द थर्ड डिमांड वाज डेमोक्रेसी. आपको मैं यहां पे एक रिमाइंडर देना चाहूंगा, दैट इज सोशलिज्म. आप थोड़ा बहुत यहां पे सोचने की कोशिश कीजिए. When there are less working hours, when there are more wages, isn't it? It symbolizes socialism. And for that, workers formed a Soviet, and this Soviet later came to be known as Petrograd Soviet. Right? Tsar Nicholas II abdicated the throne, and a new provisional government was formed by Soviet leaders. The Petrograd Revolution finally brought an end to the Russian monarchy in February 19. Now we will see what changes occurred in Russia after February Revolution in Petrograd? पेट्रोग्राड में जो फेब्रुवरी रेवोल्यूशन आया तो उससे क्या चेंजेस आई रशिया में? सबसे पहले हम ये देखते हैं, Tsar Nicholas II was abdicated. लेकिन ये Tsar Nicholas II का एब्डिकेट होना, इसका मतलब ये है मोनार्कियल फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट इन रशिया नाउ केम टू एन एंड. अब रशिया में मोनार्कियल फॉर्म ऑफ गवर्नमेंट जो थी, जो Tsar Nicholas II किंग था, ये किंग रूल अब रशिया में खत्म हुआ. ठीक है, तो इसके बाद हम देखते हैं न्यू प्रोविजनल गवर्नमेंट केम इनटू एग्जिस्टेंस. अब रशिया में एक नई प्रोविजनल गवर्नमेंट वजूद में आई. इसका मतलब यह है रशियाज फ्यूचर was to be decided by a constitutional assembly elected through universal elder franchise. ये universal elder franchise आप लोगों को पता ही है, it means right to vote. ठीक है, तो इसके बाद हम देखते हैं प्रोविजनल गवर्नमेंट इन्फ्लुएंस्ड आर्मी ऑफिशियल्स. जो रशिया में अब प्रोविजनल गवर्नमेंट आई, इसका जो इन्फ्लुएंस था, इट इन्फ्लुएंस्ड आर्मी ऑफिशियल्स, इट इन्फ्लुएंस्ड लैंड ओनर्स, and it also influenced the industrialists as well, right? Liberals and socialists worked towards an elected government, and restriction on public meetings was removed. Unions were set up everywhere, but systems of election was not followed in common. ठीक है, तो इससे पहले हमने देखा था 1917 से पहले there was ban on the formation of these unions. लेकिन the credit goes to February Revolution which occurred in Petrograd. Now after this revolution there was no ban on the formation of unions, right? Workers movement separate and factory committees were formed. February Revolution के बाद workers movement हम देखते हैं वजूद में आए, and factory committees were also formed which began questioning. ठीक है, उन्होंने क्या किया? What was the duty of this workers movement? They began questioning the way industrialists ran their factories. Now the industrialists, the owners of the industries, were not able to run the industries according to their own will, right? ट्रेड यूनियंस इंक्रीज्ड. अब ट्रेड यूनियंस इंक्रीज हुए, ठीक है, एंड सोल्जर्स कम्युनिटीज वर फॉर्मड इन द आर्मी. अब आर्मी में हम देखते हैं कि वहां पे सोल्जर्स कम्युनिटीज बने. ठीक है, माय डियर स्टूडेंट्स, यहां पे मैं आपको बताता चलूं, ये ट्रेड यूनियंस का फॉर्म होना, ठीक है, या आर्मीज में यूनियंस बनना या कमिटीज फॉर्म करना, ठीक है, या इंडस्ट्रियलिस्ट्स का इंडस्ट्रीज न चलाना अपने विल से, दैट सिंबलाइजेस सोशलिज्म. ये सिंबलाइज करता, ये इशारा देता है सोशलिज्म की जानिब. और आई कैन से दिस इज द इंस्टॉलेशन ऑफ सोशलिज्म इन रशिया, राइट? नाउ इन द कमिंग टॉपिक्स we will take more topics. We will discuss more about the socialism in Europe and Russian Revolution. I hope you will stay connected with me. Thank you. Have a nice day.